Well, hello there, and I do hope you're all well, and I do hope you all had a wonderful weekend too. Now, don't get me wrong with this video's thumbnail. I'm not stooping low and taking the rise out of dyslexia. I'm just asking a serious question because I'm not a doctor or have any medical experience whatsoever. So I'm asking, does dyslexia cause what Nadine Dorries did to go viral over the weekend? Now, I don't know. And because for me, I'd just edit it and redo it. It wouldn't have been that long. It wouldn't have taken that long, would it? But anyway, let's watch the video.
Hi Nadine, so what's your job and what's your department? What do you do?
So I'm Secretary of State for the Department of Digital, Culture, Media and Sport, which means that we're responsible for making sure you have superfast broadband in your home. That means you can downstream your movies. We're responsible for making sure the internet's a safe place for you to go to. We want to make the internet in the UK the safest internet in the world. We're responsible for everything to do with sport, for making sure you've got football pitches and that you have tennis pitches in your communities where you can play and exercise your sports, museums, theatres, culture, music. It's a huge department, very diverse, so much in there, and a lot of it relates to you.
Now, does dyslexia cause people to do what happened to our culture and media secretary? I don't know, but I have heard people have questioned her claims and have also shed doubt on whether her dyslexia would cause her to say downstream and call tennis courts and pitches. And if I'm honest, this was recorded, so they could quite easily come through it, edited it and sorted it. So I have my doubts. But if she does suffer from dyslexia, and I have no idea whether she does or doesn't, I cannot say either, or I can only take a word for it. But let's be honest, when she staggered about on Channel 4 saying that our Bodger Johnson tell the truth and clearly dyslexia didn't affect her and the Bodge when they shared exact same tweet word for word, and it clearly didn't affect her when she generally voted for making local councils responsible for helping those in financial need afford their council tax and reducing the amount spent on such support, generally voted for reducing housing benefit for social tenants deemed to have excess bedrooms, which Labour described as the bedroom tax, consistently voted against spending public money to create guaranteed jobs for young people who've spent a long time unemployed, almost always voted against paying higher benefits over the longer periods for those unable to work due to illness or disability, generally voted for a reduction in spending on welfare benefits, consistently voted against raising welfare benefits at least in line with prices, generally voted against more EU integration, generally voted for a referendum on the UK's membership of the EU, and given that this is the same clown who, while on WhatsApp, was asking what was the common market, if I remember rightly, and then when she was told, she was, oh, it's rather complicated, isn't it? So clearly her dyslexia didn't affect her voting record, eh? But if she doesn't suffer from dyslexia, and I have no evidence to doubt her, but if she doesn't, knows full well she doesn't, that's in pretty poor taste, isn't it? Using dyslexia to hide behind to defend her poor showing. So I have only one question to ask. Did our Culture Secretary, Nadine Dorries, suffer from dyslexia when she misspoke? Or is she just that totally dense? I don't know, you decide. I shall leave the video here. Until the next time, I shall bid you farewell and take care.